The rate of a river's current is 3 miles per hour. A boat travels a boat travels 12 miles upstream and 12 miles downstream for a total of 3 hours. What is the speed of the boat in still water? In the first problem, we are asked to find for the speed of the boat the speed of the current. Here it's different. We're looking for the speed of the boat in still water. So if it's in still water, it's very peaceful. There's no current, just like a swimming pool. There's no current in a swimming pool, right? Okay. So let x let x be the speed of the boat in still water. Let's find our equation. Let's find the equation using the DRT table. Let's have this as your downstream. The first row for the downstream. Then this is for your upstream. You have distance, rate, time. What's the distance downstream? How many miles is downstream? It's 12. Same with your upstream, it's also 12. How about the rate downstream? Remember, the rate downstream is simply the rate of the boat in still water plus the rate of the current. So what's the rate of the boat in still water? We don't have it, it's your x. X plus the rate of the current. What's the rate of the current? The reverse current is what? Is 3. So that's x plus 3. We have shown that in the first example, downstream is equal to rate in still water plus rate of current. How about upstream? Rate of the boat in still water minus the rate of the current. So what's the rate of the boat in still water? It is x. The rate of the current, 3 minus 3. What's our time here? Time is equal to distance over rate. So what is our expression there? It will be 12 over x plus 3. How about the other one? 12 over x minus 3. And based on that equation, what's our equation? Can we just equate this expression? It did not say that the times are equal. What did it say about the time? What do we know about the time? Did it say that the times are the same? No, it said total, a total of 3 hours. So that means when we get the total of the time, it's equal to 3. And this is your times. 12 over x plus 3, the time downstream. And the time upstream is 12 over x minus 3. So when the total is 3, that means that we get the total, which means add. So this is a total of 3. Whenever we talk about total, it means we are adding. What are we adding? The time downstream plus the time upstream equals 3. So that is time downstream plus the time upstream is equal to 3. So what's the time downstream? It is 12 over, it's 12 over x plus 3. What's the time upstream? It's 12 over x minus 3. And that's equal to 3. It's different from our first example. The first example, we simply equated the two expressions. But here, since we have a total time, that means we have to add the time downstream plus the time upstream, which is equal to 3. Okay. Here's our equation. 12 over x plus 3 plus 12 over x minus 3 equals 3. Let's find the LCD because cross multiplication doesn't work here. What's our LCD here? Do we have common factors here? X plus 3 is not factorable. X minus 3 is not factorable. Both of them are different. So the LCD would be simply the product. The product of x plus 3 and x minus 3. Because they are different prime expression. So our LCD is simply their product. So we multiply both sides by x plus 3. Let's multiply both sides by x plus 3, x plus 3. X plus 3 times x minus 3. So multiplying both sides by x plus 3 times x minus 3, we can clear our denominators. That's our ultimate goal there. That's why we are multiplying by the LCD, both sides. Okay. So by distributive property, what do we have here? When we use distributive property, what do we cancel here? What can we cancel here? All right, let's look at it. We'll get to cancel x plus 3, right? Let me write that. So this is times 12 over x plus 3 plus. All right, so this is 12 over x plus 3 plus the same LCD, x plus 3 times x minus 3 times your 12 over x minus 3. And this is still the same, 3 times x plus 3, x minus 3. We can now cancel x plus 3. Here we can cancel x minus 3. Therefore, you have 12 times. Right. So what do we have left? X minus 3 times 12. X minus 3 times 12 plus. Right. You have quantity x plus 3 times 12 equals 3 times your x plus 3 times x minus 3. Let's multiply this by distributive property on the left side. X times 12 is 12x minus 36. How about here? Okay. All right, 12x plus 36. Note that we can now multiply. We can now multiply x plus 3 by x minus 3. What's x plus 3 times x minus 3? It's a difference of squares, right? So we have x squared minus 9. But if you want to use the FOIL method, it's fine. You have x times x, you have x squared. X times negative 3, negative 3x. 3 times x, you have positive 3x. Negative 3 times positive 3, you have negative 9. And of course, this one is 0, right? Negative 3x plus cx will be 0. Let's continue. Since the operation between these two expressions on the left side is addition, we can simply get rid of the parentheses without changing the signs, right? So that would be 12x plus 36 equals now 3 times x squared minus 9, because we already canceled negative 3x plus 3x. But we can also cancel here negative 36 plus 36, and that is 0, right? So we have 12x plus 12x. You have 24x equals your 3 times x squared. You have 3x squared. 3 times negative 9, you have negative 9. Oh, negative 27. Or yes, negative 9. All right, 3 times negative 9 is negative 27. Let's make that left side 0. That would be minus 24x minus 24x. Oh, those are not unlike. Let me erase this. Now this is 0. None of them are like terms. So we simply copy, right? Simply copy 3x squared minus, which one comes next now? Is it the 27 or the 24? That's the 24 minus 27. Before we factor this using AC, let's see if we can simplify it. We can simplify by looking for GCF. Any number that divides 3, 24, 27? 3. All right, so both of these sides are divisible by 3. 0 divided by 3 is 0. And 3x squared divided by 3 is x squared. Negative 24x divided by 3 is negative 8. And negative 27 divided by 3 is negative 9. Well, we'll see if we can factor negative 9, whose sum is negative 8. Do we have factors? 9, 1, negative 9, positive 1. All right, so we have x minus 9, x plus 1. And we can solve for your x now here. Solving for x, we set each factor to 0. This will be x minus 9 equals 0. So plus 9 plus 9. We have x equals 9. How about the other one? You have x plus 1 equals 0 minus 1. Minus 1, we have x with this equal to negative 1. There are two values of x here. One is positive, one is negative. Can we accept both? Can we say that both are correct? No, it's only your positive, because we are looking for the speed of the boat. The speed is always positive. So what's our answer? X equals 9. X equals 9. This one is not the answer. X is not equal to negative 1. So in this case, we can now write here the speed, or the speed of the boat in still water the speed of the boat in still water is 9. Remember that the rate of the river is in miles per hour. So this must also be miles per hour. So the speed of the boat in still water is 9 miles per hour.